I first saw the Hase gravel dust, a gravel cargo bike in a magazine. I think it was October. And then I thought like this is an interesting bike. I like attaching a challenge to a bike. For me, bikes are things to do stuff with. So I thought like what trip can I do on a bike like this? And I always think like the term bikepacking has become a really fluid term. It started off with we put backs on the bike, then the panniers came back in, then now we've reintroduced racks again. So it's just become this, I think, a really nice thing. There's this playground for all things, and it's called bikepacking. So I thought like why not take a gravel cargo bike bikepacking, and that's what I did. So one of the biggest projects I had in 2023 was working on Route YC. Route YC was initially developed by the architect of the North Coast 500, Tom Campbell, and Tom approached me if I could make, which was initially planned to be a driving route, into a cycling route. And I took this concept a little bit further by developing three longer routes. The longest 415 kilometers. The shortest one is 150 kilometers, and then there's a cycle touring route that sits in between, and then 9 shorter journeys. And Route OIC is basically this captivating journey along the amazing Yorkshire coast. Fantastic cliffs, the moors in the north, then it gets much, much flatter in the south. And it's just a really, really intriguing and really interesting part of Britain with amazing people. The people of Yorkshire are just very, very, very special in a really nice way. I guess it was really, really nice to be joined by Mark Beaumont for 2 days. We had jointly cycled in pretty wintry conditions from Oslo to Berlin last year, and I guess this time it was a bit more relaxed, pretty windy, but we had some amazing sunrises and sunsets along the way, and it was just a really enjoyable way for both of us to enjoy the Yorkshire coast and Route YC. And also being joined by local people. Wayne met us on the beginning of the third day, and Lee guided us into Hull. So it was just this combination of getting to know the region through our eyes, but at the same time through the eyes of someone else, was just magic.
everyone knows about the Yorkshire Dales, or even if they've not been, they know the name.
Yeah.
But these sections that we've explored today down the coast are maybe less well known on the bike.
Yes, yeah.
But we're linking up a bunch of cycle paths, gravel roads, quiet roads. It's kind of a surprising part of Yorkshire for people who haven't been here.
Yep, they should visit. Yeah, we do. I mean, there's a lot of visitors and a lot of people. Not so many cyclists, but a lot of walkers and tourists visit the coast, but not as many come and cycle it, like you're doing and coming where you've been over this last 3 days between you at both. It's just nice terrain, and it is getting more and more popular. The bike packing thing, since it's taken off, has really helped, because people can just do their own thing, their own pace. So they can do 20 mile a day, or they can do 100 mile a day, and it's nice. They can just crack on, enjoy it.
So the second part of the trip was cycling through the Netherlands and Germany. So for me, pretty familiar territory as well. I had the opportunity to basically cycle the bike back to source. So it was shipped from Waltrop, and I came past the Hase Bikes factory, had the opportunity to do a talk, had the opportunity to talk to people who actually assemble and design the bike. So it's always really special getting to know the people behind what is normally just perceived as a product. Like, it makes it just more personal. And for me, the other outstanding thing was, like, I think the further east I came towards Erfurt, going past Heiligenstadt, where I grew up for the best part of 14 years. That part of Germany is such an amazing part for gravel riding. Amazing forests, amazing off-road tracks. I was cycling through what I recognized afterwards as a storm, but it didn't really deter me. I just had a cracking day on day 7 on the bike, experienced those amazing off-road opportunities that Germany offers. Then arriving in Erfurt in the afternoon of the 22nd of December, actually still in daylight, which is a first. Normally I arrived when it was pitch black. Was just a really nice way to kind of put one adventure to the side and have a few days off for Christmas.